The air raid sirens wailed across Riyadh today. It was just a test of the system planned before last weekend's attacks. But given the tensions right now, it is a sound that focuses minds. After a night in Saudi Arabia and talks with the Crown Prince, the US Secretary of State left for the United Arab Emirates. In Abu Dhabi, Mike Pompeo met with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed, and it seems it was a productive trip.
I was sent here to work to make sure that I understood how our friends and allies here in the region were viewing the challenge and the threats posed by the Islamic Republic of Iran. I certainly accomplished that, and I think I'll be able to give the President some important information about how it is we should think about proceeding.
But as he heads back to Washington, it is still not clear what action will be taken.
The problem, of course, with blaming the Iranians so explicitly is that the two sides are compelling themselves to respond, and yet neither the Americans nor the Saudis have any desire to go to war with Iran.
Iran continues to deny any involvement in the weekend attacks despite all this. Wreckage of Iranian weapons which the Saudis say proves their culpability. Iran doesn't want a military escalation either, but the foreign minister said today all-out war will be the consequence of any US strike on its country. With no negotiations at all between the Americans and the Iranians, once again it is via social media that the two sides clash. Old habits die hard, Foreign Minister Zarif tweeted to Mr. Pompeo. He included an old video in which the former CIA director brags about lying and cheating.
At West Point, you will not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those who do. I was the CIA director. We lied, we cheated, we stole. It was like we had entire training courses.
Company that they want to make.
Across the region now, though, there is genuine consensus that these latest attacks do demonstrate more aggression by Iran that must be countered.
It's always been this is the way. I mean, even with the Houthis, even with Iraq, even with Syria, we always go back to Iran and we say this is the militia. Hezbollah is a militia by Iran in Lebanon. In Syria there's also militias. In Iraq there's almost 44 militias and the Houthis. So we always point into Iran.
As he headed back to brief the president in Washington, Mike Pompeo stressed again that this trip was a mission to find a way out of this. But if there's another attack, what then?